Hello everyone, this is Jaden Dunn from Kiss My Glass Antiques, and right now we're at Forever Antiques in Farmington, Missouri, looking for antique or vintage glassware for resale or for my collection, of course. So let's go inside and see what we can find, and stay tuned because at the end of this video I actually have an announcement, a big announcement, so let's see if you guys can pick up on what that announcement is throughout the video, and at the end I'll let you guys know. Okay guys, so first we're just starting out with this really cool like apothecary cabinet. It had tons of like sciencey stuff like beakers and chemical bottles and stuff in it. There was some old glass pipettes and some other chemistry set parts, as well as there were two older microscopes like this one. I think this one says $150. I'm unsure of what year this one is. I don't know the year of anything in here, but they are pretty old, and they look a lot different than the ones that we use in the lab today. Here's another piece of equipment. Again, I don't know the year on this or anything, but it was made in St. Louis, Missouri, so I thought that was really cool. It says Missouri Theater Building, so I'm not really sure what exactly that was, but yeah. This whole cabinet was really cool. Here's some more equipment. Let's see, what does this say? This was a bitters bottle, actually. A wild berry bitters, I think is what it said. It actually says wild cherry bitters. I just can't read. Yeah, so we thought this cabinet was really cool. We really like Halloween, and this would be a great setup for like your scientist or lab display for your Halloween. So over here there was actually some more scattered out throughout the antique mall, but this says former scientific company, I believe, and here's some more beakers. Now some of those had the graduations on them, and they could be hooked up to other equipment by the tubes, so that was really cool. And here we have some test tubes and a little test tube holder, which is always nice to see all the test tubes. It just looks super nice, and we always want to buy them. So we didn't, but we always look at them. This here is a glass pipette, and we will probably see some more of these throughout. There were some in that cabinet. I was having a hard time getting it to focus, but so yeah, all this older science equipment was really cool. I'm actually a biology major, so I found it interesting. Now here we have a uranium glass juicer and measuring cup, and I actually saw one of these for like $200 at a different antique mall, so I liked seeing the price on this one. I think it was like $30. Now there is a crack in it. I'm not sure if I point at it, but there was a crack, but honestly it's not a big deal because no one's using uranium glass anymore for like actual personal use. Here we have a couple swung vases. This first one that I'm picking up here is a Viking cabbage leaf. I believe some people also call it tulip, and it was in like a frosted yellow or amber. I'm not sure if Viking did have a yellow color. I believe they were just all amber. But it was really pretty. It had no chips or cracks, but it was priced at, I believe, $30, $29.95, which I just think is a little bit over retail. These actually don't go for a lot in like the clear or yellow colors, but yeah. And this here is a Fenton hobnail, just a little bud vase. This is a swung vase. It's in the Amberina colorway, and I'm not sure how much it was. Let's see if I show, but it was a bit over retail too, I believe. Nope, $25. Okay, so $25 is right at retail, but I actually already had this style, so we did leave it behind. Actually having the exact same color and everything. Up here we have an Empoli Genie bottle in the grapes version, the larger grapes version, and it did not have a stopper, so we did go ahead and leave it behind. Okay, now right here we had this wax drip genie bottle, and with the topper alone it would probably go for around $150, and it was only priced at $80. I believe I'll walk around and pick it up so we can get a closer look. But like I said, this would usually go for like $150 to $200, and it was only $80, so we went ahead and we did buy it actually and bring it home, and it was in the teal color, so that might give us a little bit more money on it too. Here we have some Viking votive candle holders in the Epic panel design. They did make the Epic panel design in a vase as well, but here we just have some candle holders. There are 2 of them. It was just a set. And did I see what the price was on that? I don't remember. Let's see. I think I'm going to show it right here. $28. Honestly, $28 was a really good price for both of them and in the condition that they were in the Blue Neek colorway. So we did go ahead and leave them behind, but just know that if you're out looking, $29 or $28 is a good price for those. And they were really pretty as well. Okay, so right here we actually have a amethyst color Jim Beam bottle, and we have seen 1 or 2 like this on the channel before, but we have not seen the purple. But I wanted to go over this one more time with you guys because these bottles are actually not worth like any money at all. This $38 is way over retail. One time I believe I showed a white one for $15 and that was over retail. Here we have, of course, an Ellie Smith smoothie, and this one is in the blue color. And this is a 28-inch one, but it was priced at $395, which is way over retail. Do not buy one this expensive at this point in time, and this is July 2023, so it might go up in price, but if you're watching this later, just know that this is July 2023, and at this point in time, $400, it is not worth $400 at this point in time. I would say this one is probably about worth $250 max, plus shipping, of course, if you get it shipped to you. But it was really, really pretty. So next to it, we have this Viking compote, 6-petal compote at $42, I believe is what that tag said. That's not a horrible price, but if you could get it for $35, I would say that would be a better deal on it. And also, always remember to ask if you guys can get a little bit off Antique Malls, because most of the time they will give you 10% off just for asking. Back there we have a Stars and Bars fairy lamp at $20. That's about the going rate. But if you do like that style, I would definitely pick it up. It was in the ruby color. I believe that's Indiana glass as well. Don't quote me on that though. Now down here we have some Viking Georgian glasses in the red ruby, and we actually have a set like this in blue, or maybe more of a turquoisey blue or peacock maybe. But yeah, I actually really like these glasses, and they're very pretty to have in your collection, so I would recommend picking them up if you find them for under $40. I think we got ours for a really good deal, like $10 for 4 or something like that. My dad wanted me to get these antique locks on here for you guys. Not sure how old they actually are, but I would say they're probably antique. That one says 1920, so definitely antique. And I just want to remind you guys that antique is 100 plus years old and vintage is only 20 plus years old, excluding vehicles. They have different year ranges on antique and vintage. Here we have just some cool hand-carved pipes that my dad also wanted me to get on the channel. I thought they were really cool. Plus, I believe a couple of them might even have been ivory, though I can't say for sure. And then I believe this is the last thing I show, but this old scale was really, really cool, and it actually did still work. It was in great condition. That's just me putting something on it to show you guys that it did work. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, it was $400, but I wanted to get this tag on here for you guys, and you guys can pause and read it if you wanted to. But it was just talking about the scale and, giving you guys all the details on it. I thought it was cool to read. So, thank you guys for watching, and please like and subscribe if you don't mind, and give us a like too, because giving a like and leaving a comment actually really helps push the video for more people to see, and we would love to add to the family. So if you guys wouldn't mind, comment, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff for us. And I also wanted to apologize, I got this out pretty late because we were actually in the hospital today for my dad. So if you guys don't mind, we'll see you guys soon. Okay guys, so that was Forever Antiques in Farmington, Missouri, and it's really windy out here, so I'm sorry if you can't hear me, but we did find the Empoli genie bottles. That was really cool to see, and we did bring it home, so maybe we'll resell it or maybe we'll keep it, we're not sure. But the big announcement is that me and Luke are engaged. Here's the ring. He actually proposed at Panama City Beach when we were on vacation, but I hadn't got a chance to go antiquing again yet. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.